Hi folks, I'd just like to take you through this much debated THR filter trick video that seems to have gone a bit viral at the moment. There are no wraparound plugins, there's nothing going on, it's just the THR and the editor with the, I like to think of them as additional features. Okay, if we take a standard sort of rock Marshall-y type sound with THR, it sounds great, we all know that. Don't expect any pyrotechnic guitar playing here, it's just to show how this works. All I've got there is I've got my gain on the Brit High 3.4, bass 7.8, middle 4.6, haven't got my glasses. The treble's on 0.2, but it's still too trebly for me. So what I did was I just looked at what was available, and I used this old trick that us old people used to use before the days of digital recording. The delay on the THR10, at least, has high cut and low cut filters. Now, with this sound, everything's fine. However, if my pickup selections, when I change pickups, it gets a bit nasty, particularly on this guitar because it's quite a special one with all the combinations I've got like that. I've got all sorts of stuff in here, you know, like reverse phase, coil splits, things like that. It's not quite what I was looking for. So, let's take a look. I haven't changed anything. We're on that standard setting, just on Brit High. I'm actually using the American 4x12 here. There's a reason for that. So there's our standard sound, okay? If you listen to most of the demos of the THR for the high gain stuff, they sound like that, you know. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that delay. Time 0.1 milliseconds, feedback 3.0, high cut on about 4,595 Hertz. And my low cut's on 65 Hertz. My level for the delay is on 7.2. So once again, without it, people ask for details. Here you go. With it. Once again, I don't know if you can see that here, all I'm doing is turning the delay on and off. Delay off. Delay on. Now, my pickup selections sound a little bit more varied, let's say, and a little bit more authentic. To me, that sounds more like an authentic sort of valve sound. I've got volume control roll off if I want as well. Now, when I change, like for example here, just going to my next single coil. Okay, I'll just do that without the delay. I just click the delay off. I haven't changed any presets. Hear the difference. Okay, same with the out of phase stuff. We'll just put this thing out of phase. Without. I haven't changed the EQ settings at all. I haven't done anything. I'm just playing with the delay. And I've already got my treble basically on 0, and it's still too trebly for me. So what I've done is I've created a high cut and low cut filter. Not a high pass and low pass, but a high cut and low cut filter. Using the delay. I can't use the delay. If I take the delay time up, I'll lose most of those qualities. Just listen. Take the delay time back down. careful with this. I haven't consulted Yamaha with this. What happens here is, by using the delay in this way, you will increase the output from the THR quite dramatically. You will notice this with recording through the USB, so it's best to use a DAW that has some kind of input trim. You will be clipping if you record directly out via the USB into any DAW. I've tried everything, okay? It's frequentially a lot wider. It's got a lot more bottom end, and it can distort your DAW. Luckily, I just normally use a couple of 57s in front of this and get great results, as you can hear. That sound just mics up perfectly. Oh, I haven't got the mics, sorry, that's just on the camera. Now, somebody sent me a nice message saying I was using a super custom, super rare, expensive guitar. So, I brought a few friends along today. Take a look. What would you like first? Just using the one sound. Let's start with this. This is a standard Japanese Stratocaster. Okay. Nothing special about it apart from the fact that I love it. Okay. So, I'm not using the noise gate, by the way. Trying to be as authentic as possible so you can see that there are no wraparound plugins in the Strat. Hope it's working. Okay, with the delay clicked in. Don't want to call it the delay filter. Okay, without it. Very obvious difference there. Okay. Clean up. Okay, that's what the Strat sounds like. Les Paul standard, same thing. Okay. Not customized in any way whatsoever. Without, okay. With. Again without. Which is an okay sound as it is. Just doesn't have the dimension of the sound of the filters. Okay, neck pickup just to be fair, so I don't get shouted at. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, it is working. Oh, it's not. That's a dodgy switch. Oh, there we go. It's working. Without. Much thinner. Okay, I'll get that switch fixed. Next guest, see how it reacts to P90s. Let's ball, hopefully this one's okay too, we'll see. Without. Should have tuned it. With it. Let's just call it it. Oh, it's more P90 issues, isn't it? You see? I love P90s. Okay, neck. Okay, let's turn the filter off. Now we've got got sloppy playing. Okay, big difference. Rhythm work as well, you know. So who put new strings on? Without. I haven't deliberately made that sound bad, just so I can make the filters sound better. Okay. Next, what else have we got? Telly. Telly, nothing special, it's just a Nashville. Okay. Definitely hear the pickups sound a bit less one-dimensional. I hope this one's in tune. Almost. Here's my bridge. Going down with the filter. No competition. I like to think of this as a hidden feature that Yamaha cunningly put in there, you know, so we never get bored. Isn't that right, Yamaha? Okay, another humbucker instance. By the way, these guitars I'm using is because people ask me, could you show us that with this and that guitar? So I just went out and I bought lots of them. Not really. Okay. Okay. This is a John 5 Telecaster, so it's pretty high output, you know. That's without, with. Neck. Oh, turn it on. Turn it off, and we've got. Okay. Now, no matter what I do, I've turned the filter off now. No matter what I do with this tone control, all it's going to do is give me more treble. Okay, treble control, sorry, that's a tone. I wouldn't mind that because normally I just like back the tone control off on my guitar without sacrificing any attack. However, this guitar doesn't have a tone control, it has two volume controls, you know, it's for the, you know, that stuff. And that's the original reason. That's the original reason why I came up with this scheme. You know, I was recording this guitar, and I needed to just knock that treble off. So. This one doesn't roll off that one. So there you have it. There's a big difference. Now, hopefully I've explained that. This versus. Ow. So there you go. And if there's anything else that you'd like to ask about this, please feel free. You know, it's not a secret. Anyone can do it themselves. Play around with it. Please don't ask me for the settings and to send you the patches because it's like so simple. Everyone should know how to do it themselves. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the high cut filter. Just listen. See if you can hear a difference, okay? So, effect on. I'm just moving it. Now I'm going to move the low cut filter. Just using it essentially as something like a parametric EQ. This can actually, I've heard a few people saying that they're not too happy with the speaker simulations. And try playing around with this, and your THR speaker simulations could be fine, you know, that's an American 2x12, doesn't sound too good. So many flavors, especially for recording, with using this, that it's, you know, unreal, I'd say. Okay, I'm going to flip back, for example. It's a completely different preset I'm using now. I'm using the British 4x12. If I run to the lead amp, the gain on that. Turn the filter off. You see how much the output has increased with the filter. Okay, I'm going to add the filter. I'm going to be careful here though. I don't want to blow up the THR. Really. I don't think there's a risk of that. I'll just play around a little. On the lead channel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the compressor. I'm going to go to rack. I'm going to take my threshold to -60. I'm going to have my attack at about 2 and my release at about 2, and I'm going to have it 1-to-1. I'm going to whack the output of the compressor up, and I'm going to engage the noise gate. I've got more gain from the lead channel without the compression. Like, way too much. I'm taking the time a bit, I think. Set your knee to hard if you can. It looks better that way. So without the compressor. With the compressor. You can do the same for most channels, even the clean channel, for example. These are not. I haven't programmed anything here. I'm just doing this on the spot. Okay, if I go to. Okay, that's my clean amp. Okay, good treble. You can tell I'm going for that Nirvana sound, can't you? So, what happens if I thrash it with the compressor and turn the master volume down so my neighbors don't kill me? This is the clean channel, but I'm just boosting the input with the compressor. You hear that power amp sound coming out there? Maybe a bit much, but you can use that sound for something. I play around with the filters as I call them. We still haven't decided what to call them. I can maybe produce something quite usable. So forget the labels. I mean, people say that, you know, Yamaha are particularly good at this. This goes back to the DG stumps, the Magic stumps in particular. It doesn't say this is a Marshall JCM 800 JTM 45. This is, you know, a Vox AC30. It just gives you. They always just give you a ballpark area, and you can play away, do whatever you want. And now what I'm saying is essentially just forget the fact that that says compressor on it. You can use that as a clean boost. Okay. If you're really, really careful with the attack and the release, depending on the type of pickups you can have, you can use it as a treble boost too. More on that later. Your delay, it says delay. Use the Yamaha principle. It's whatever you want it to be. I'm sure you can come up with things much better than I have. The same goes for the reverb and the chorus too. By maxing the effect and having 0 on the depth and the rate, sometimes you can get some good sounds. I'm going back to, here's that clean sound again. Okay, let's get rid of that reverb for a second. Just the clean sound on its own. Okay, put the compressor booster in and we got... overdriving it. It's not compressing because my ratio set 1:1. Okay, that's the crunch channel on full with the delay filter. That's without it. I'm going to whack the compressor on. That's how I created the fuzz sound in an earlier video. Add the filter. A bit more bottom end on it, get a nice fuzz sound. Okay. The world is your pill making marine animal thing in a shop. You can do whatever you want. Okay? Now, please, someone, surprise me. Come up with something. Okay? Put it down here. Okay, link it. Let me see what you can come up with. That should keep you busy for quite a while, as I explained in the other bits. Okay, thanks for your attention. Bedtime for me.